Hey everyone, Heartless here bringing you guys another daily StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Avoid match. Today it's going to be a Protoss vs Zerg on Ruins of Seras. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner, playing for Team Ascension, it is Apocalypse. It looks like their logo has changed. It used to be blue clouds-ish, and I kind of like it just being white. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for no one but himself. As our red Zerg, it is raebodep. Red is a good color on Zerg. I like that. Alright, I've actually casted Apocalypse a couple times. I casted him back in the days of, geez, when was that? Like last April and May? I was casting with SCV Rush, and he played in the tournaments back then, and I got a chance to, whoop. Not sure what's going on with my overlay. That is strange. Yep, I guess we're just going to leave it up for right now. Anyway, I casted him back in the days of SCV Rush, and he's a really great player, and congratulations to him moving up on leagues as well. Anyway, as for our builds, Apocalypse has decided to go with Nexus first before Gateway. I like this decision. There goes the Gateway. I like this decision on Ruins of Seras because it is difficult to punish early greed sometimes. You have to get a really good scout off on it because there's so much distance between the bases. That's so much. I wouldn't be surprised to see even a third base go down for raebodep. He did get the spawning pool, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see him get that before Roach Warren or anything like that. Right now, we do have double Gateway, though. Double Gateway before Cybernetics Core for Apocalypse. I like this decision. He's obviously electing to be a little bit aggressive, and hopefully that aggression will work out for him. And just as I thought, raebodep does go ahead and get a third base. And where is... Yeah, still no Roach Warren. Well, unless you were to do a quick not tech transition, but a quick tech into Spire. We'll see what he decides to go for here in a second. Another gas going down as well. The second gas goes down now for Apocalypse as well. A second gas at 222. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of more mineral heavy things out. Obviously with the double Gateway, that is to be expected. The second base is also now up and running for Apocalypse as well. raebodep should be... Where are your lings? There you are. The ling's out on the map now for raebodep. Let's see what's going on here. The Zealots, and we should be seeing... Yeah, okay, here they are. 2 Adepts on the way as well. So 2 Adepts, 2 Zealots, and a Mothership Core should be popping out here in a little bit. Yeah, there it goes. This will be a nice little force to reckon with for raebodep if he doesn't end up building enough defense. So right now, he does have a couple lings, 4 more on the way, and he should have a queen at each base. Where is your third queen, raebodep? Should be getting a third queen here in a little bit. Anyway, hopefully he'll... Okay, yeah, 10 lings on the way out. This should be... No, he should be able to hold this no problem. So, Apocalypse probably just going to get some unit kills. Might even lose a little bit himself. He's got to be careful. Where's that Mothership Core? There it is. Wait for your Mothership Core, Apocalypse. Wait for it. Mothership Cores are good. All right, Apocalypse is moving in. Does see the third base creep. Realizes that the third base is up and running, and is going to have to move around. And as he moves around, the Zergling is going to try and make the flank. Are they going to be able to get a lot of kills? 1 Zealot, possibly 2. Recall goes down, and he does get the second Zealot, but does not get the Adept. So the Recall saves both Adepts. And now at this point, raebodep has some pretty good map control. And that is exactly what you want in this map. Yes, on this map, map control is key because it is such a big one. Knowing where your opponent is very critical, and can sorry, I can't talk tonight. And can actually sway and change the outcomes of engagements and ultimately the game itself. We'll just see how that ends up working out for Apocalypse now. I'd like to see him move his Zealot back over and maybe take this Watchtower or something like that. Or even for raebodep, dude, you got 3 links right here. Go. Get the Watchtower. Good stuff. All right, anyway. War Prism coming out along with Twilight Council. I like the War Prism. This is going to be good for her harassment if he decides to use it. Otherwise, just mobile Warpins. also a good thing, being able to warp in directly at the engagement. All right, a few Lings going to get in. Ooh, the belated force field, and the Lings are going to come in and get a full scout. Oh, Apocalypse doesn't want that, but these Lings should end up dying. They get one probe. Yeah, just one probe for their kills, for their troubles. But the scouting, that knowledge of what Apocalypse is doing is very, very nice for raebodep to have. All right, third base now going down for Apocalypse as well. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Third base going down, Blink as well. We should be expecting to see a lot of Stalkers as well as a few more gateways. Right now there are 4. I would expect it to probably go up to about 6. We'll find out if he decides to put a few more down as well. And here we go. More Ravagers morphing in. I guess cocooning. I'm just going to call it morphing. A few more Ravagers morphing in. And this is good because you never want your Ravager, if you're going Roach Ravager, you never want that ball to be too small. You always need to be able to have a lot of good shots of Corrosive Bile, and the Lings to be able to tank the damage as well. We'll see how that ends up working out for him. Sometimes it can be a crapshoot, but we'll find out here in just a little bit. Apocalypse decides to go ahead, move out, get the vision at the Xel'Naga Watchtower, and he should see... wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons tonight. Okay, sees that there are no units around, and he should be moving on over. I'd like to see him try and take out this 4th base. He is going to get the Queen. Nice little pickoff. But raebodep is going to be able to push him back, and so Apocalypse is not going to get that scout off. Trading a few units here and there. Corrosive Bile getting a few kills, I guess, but nothing too huge. There's those mobile warp-ins. Those are always nice. I'd like to see Apocalypse just send maybe one Zealot up to this base and get that scout off because he's not seeing anything right now. raebodep doing a great job holding him at bay to where Apocalypse is not able to see that there is that... Oh, is he going to get it? Oh, almost gets the Warp Prism. Just a little bit too slow. All right, once again, a few more trade-offs. Corrosive Bile whiffing a little bit more. Gets a nice little shot off on that Sentry and Zealot, but no kills yet. Apocalypse, just move your Mothership Core a little bit to the left and you'll be able to see that. However, he still doesn't know about that base. That 4th base is going to be really nice for raebodep. He might eventually even take the more aggressive 5th base, the more aggressive base position for his 5th base. We'll find out if he decides to get that next base here in just a little bit. Right now, both of them just kind of sitting up, teching up a little bit, macroing up. I failed to mention that the robotics bay had been put down and that disruptors are now out as well. I like this decision by Apocalypse because disruptors can do so much damage to Ravagers. Just being able to take them out is... Removing that Corrosive Bile is such a good thing to have in your army composition because then you don't have to worry about moving back and forth and back and forth. And the force fields go down, kind of zoning out the army, and the Disruption Nova does whiff, pushing raebodep back a little bit. I think he got a 1 or 2 Creep Tumors there for his troubles. And raebodep once again pushing forward. Ooh, almost getting the Immortal. Oh, get the Immortal, get the Immortal. They do so much damage. Oh, man, that Immortal living up to its name. Wow. Immortals are one thing that you want to kill if you have weakened their shields and their health to the point where they have for this one. Because they do so much damage to your Roaches. But, unfortunately, he did not end up taking it out, and that Immortal is going to be able to do some more damage here in the future. raebodep going to be pushing forward again. One force field goes down, and the Disruption Novas ultimately act with, and ooh, losing one Disruptor, maybe? He's got to keep them alive. Those are big. One Disruptor goes down, 2 Disruptors, and the recall for Apocalypse has to go down. And this is unfortunate, losing both of those Disruptors, because they are so nice to have. All the meanwhile, while all these engagements were going down, the 4th base for Apocalypse is also going down as well. That should be good to help, once again, keep the economy, keep the production up and going. I'd like to see some form of economic damage happen, and also, as I say that, the Dark Templar, the Dark Shrine, not the Dark Templar, the Dark Shrine, just now finishing up, and I don't think there's any detection in these bases. No detection in these bases. These Dark Templar could do a huge amount of economic damage if he does decide to just waltz right on in, because there is literally zero detection. Bunch more Ravagers morphing in here. I'd like to see Apocalypse maybe add one more Immortal to this army composition, but that is also so many Stalkers. Along with getting +1/+1, Apocalypse is doing so many different things. Lots of tech going down with the double forge here. I like this decision. Apocalypse playing very, very, I guess conservative might be the right word. He's not overextending. He's not taking unfavorable engagements. Yes, he did lose the Disruptors. I think that might have just been a little bit of miss micro. But he's playing very conservatively. And these Lings are going to come in, get a couple probe kills. Are they going to end up getting anything more? No. Actually, no. They do get a few good probe kills there. Kind of just a little bit weakening the economy of Apocalypse, but nothing too much. And yes, the Dark Templar are going to go ahead and move into the base of raebodep, and they're going to start hitting everything. And as they do, the economy is really going to start going down here for raebodep. Dark Templar, great shots. Ooh, the Nova, the Disruption Novas get a lot of Ravagers. The Ravager count just absolutely plummets, along with this, the army count in general for raebodep. Wonderful disruption shots. That was great. That was absolutely fantastic. The aggressive blink by Apocalypse, jumping right on top of those Ravagers, and Apocalypse now in a fantastic position. Look at the economy now. Down to 46 workers. His economy is now beginning to absolutely plummet. Excuse me, the Immortal getting trapped on the wrong side of the force fields there, but he does still survive. And these Dark Templar are still doing more damage. And at this point, what can raebodep do? The disruption shot goes down, kills a bunch more, and there it is, the rage quit by raebodep. Very well played by Apocalypse. Very good game. Great disruption shots at the end, taking down that high Ravager count, and being able to just let your Stalkers continue just raining down fire on the Hydras of raebodep that he had. Those +1 upgrades really did help at that final engagement. Great job by Apocalypse. Wonderful play. I hope you guys enjoyed this PVZ on Ruins of Seras. Please follow, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Wow, I really can't talk tonight. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. My information will be on the splash screen at the end. Please enjoy the music. It is by Enoch Productions. He turns out a lot of really good music. I'll make sure to put a link to his website down below. And a huge shout out and thanks to him for allowing me to use his music. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.